What's good YouTube, Target here and welcome to another episode of City of Garden Scenario. On this episode we are going to continue the zoning of the layout that you see on the bottom side of the screen, that road layout monstrosity. Also do not mind the black stain that appears on the top right corner, that was just a random forest fire. But anyway guys, today I want to start off with providing a few more power options and also water options, because we're on the verge of running out of capacity, so let's work on that. Alright, so starting off with power, it seems that we are right on the yellow zone, which is a bad thing. I want the entire city to be supplied by ecological power, in other words, green power. We already have a couple of, what's the name of this, solar updraft towers. We have a couple of options over here. I can either place another one of these, which has an upkeep of 2200, or I can pretty much place a geothermal power plant, which has a lower capacity of power output, but it also has a much smaller upkeep, which will be quite fun for the income that we're making right now. This one I'm not even going to consider it because it's too expensive, so I think I'm gonna put a geothermal power plant, and I think I should make a road layout for it, or maybe I can just place it right across this road. So maybe I can put it, let's say, about here. Yeah, let's place it at about there. It seems like a good location for it, and it's already working. You can see the steam coming out of the chimneys. And our power situation is pretty much covered up for now. Moving on to water, I think that's going to be more complicated because we are out of room on this clip for more water pumping stations. So I think I'm gonna move a couple of them to this area over here, right next to our new layout. And I think I'm gonna put one of them here, and I'm gonna connect it like this. Maybe I will need a power line that connects everything to the new layout, and there we go. I'll keep it like this for now, and maybe I should even let me see, what is the water situation right now. In order to make things a bit more aesthetic, I think I'm gonna move one of these right next to the new one, so that we have it kind of like so. Yeah, perfect. And we'll just connect it and delete the old piping system. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. And I need to do the same with water treatment, so, or sewage treatment, whatever you call it. And I need to put another one. Hopefully, or thankfully, we still have some room for it over here, so we'll place it right about there. And let's just connect everything with a few more pipes. There you go. Perfect. Alright guys, but I think today is going to be a wonderful opportunity for us to finally enable the metro and the train station. As you can see, these buildings next to the shoreline are pretty underdeveloped. The offices are all at level 1, which is not efficient at all, and I feel like I need a lot more parks and also public transport options for them to evolve. So I need to pretty much cover that entire thing on this episode, and for that I think I'm gonna develop this block over here, then I'm gonna enable these stations, and I'm gonna make some bus lines that take all of these buildings, or all of these people working here, back to the metro station and also the train station. So I think I want to put something special on around here, maybe a unique building. Let's see what we have in store, even though we have very little money to spend. Actually guys, given the fact that we are making such a low income, I don't think I have what it takes to place another expensive unique building and sustain it. So what I think I'm gonna do is enable the metro line and make a few bus connections that will allow these buildings to upgrade, and hopefully I will make a higher income than what I'm making right now. So let's work on that. The first thing that I want to do is actually connect this with a temporary power line, maybe at about over here. And I wonder if I activate the metro station will it transfer power from the train station to the metro station, even though this one is disabled? I think that's exactly what's happening. Yes, it is. So yeah, let's just continue the bus line, and hopefully everything will get much better. So, oh, by the way, I'm already messing this up. So let's just move this to about here, and let's make a few more lines here, replenish the stops. Alright, so now that we have a working station, we should now provide with a couple of bus lines that will lead people to this new station. So I think I'm gonna start right about here. I'm gonna make a stop at about here, right under the elevated pathway. I'm gonna connect over here, I will wrap it around here, and I'll make another stop here, and I will simply connect it back. And now I'm gonna do another line, and hopefully we should start seeing these buildings developed right after I place some parks. We need a lot of leisure in this location, so I think we can first and foremost put a few more plazas in this area of the city, right next to the commercial. And there we go. Very good. Maybe I can even disable this and this, and maybe this as well. I think I will need another plaza, but I think I'm gonna put it right about over here because it fits perfectly. Look at that, guys. In fact, I think I'm even going to put this one over here, and I will rezone this thing with some more commercial, because I think the plazas look way better over here. Let me see, how many parks do I still need? I think I need a couple more, unfortunately. I think I can move the police station to about here. Alright. Let's dezone all of this. And I think I'm gonna put, let's see, what do we have? How much is the upkeep for the skate park? 48. Oh, I'm not even gonna think twice. I'm gonna put one right next to the police station, so that at least the skaters are kept in order. I'm joking, by the way. Alright, I'm hearing a lot of tingling. It seems that everything is upgrading finally, which is always a good thing to see, and I wonder if these things are gonna reach level 3. You know what, guys, I think I'm gonna extend this bus line so that it covers this part of the commercial district as well. So I think I'm gonna make a stop right about over here, and I do not want this line to go over this roundabout because this is for people leaving to the highway. So I think I'm gonna make a stop that coincides with this stop over here, and I will also make a stop at about yeah, about here as well. And I think I'm even going to add another stop right next to the plaza, and I'm gonna move this one a bit to this side. Alright, so I think that's gonna work out much better. Alright, guys, and this is the moment of truth. Now that we are making a bit more income, I think it's finally time for us to enable this train station and see if people actually use it. So without further ado, I'm gonna enable it, and there we go, and let's see what happens. Let's see if we are going to have a few passenger trains. Alright, guys, here we have it, our first passenger train. I'm even going to put this on 1 speed, and oh, it's actually quite full. Let's see how much people will live in here. Oh, I can see a lot of people already. And let's see this huge mass of people just getting out of the station. And I bet all of them are going to use the metro. Let's see if they use our elevated pathway. Yes, there we go. It seems that we have an equal split. Some of them are going to catch the bus and the other ones are going to catch the metro. That seems about right. That's exactly how this thing should work. So I'm quite satisfied with this. I just don't understand why are all of them dressed in green I wonder if these guys are going to go to my stadium, because the thematic of my stadium is green, so it doesn't seem that any of them is heading towards the stadium, so I don't know why they're all green, but anyway, it doesn't matter anyway. But let's keep zoning our new layout. We have a lot of demand for offices and commercial as usual, so I think I'm gonna zone all of these with some offices, and I'm gonna expand the commercial quite a bit as well. Let me check out the leisure situation. I think I'm gonna mimic the same layout over here and place a plaza over here and another one over there as well. So we also need to address the bus lines. I think I'm gonna make a bus line. Let me see, how do I want to do this? I might want to make a line that starts about over here with the stop right about here. Maybe it will come and stop over here, and maybe it will stop through the exact same places. Maybe I should even add another stop there, but I'll touch it on a later stage. And I will add, oh, I'll probably have to come through here, and I will connect it over there, and I will need to make another stop here right in the middle, and another one right about here. These are not needed yet, but I think I'm gonna put them anyway, just so we don't have to worry about them in the future. I also think this stop is way too close to this one, so I'm just gonna remove it, and I'm gonna make another line that goes clockwise on the opposite direction. So let's just do that and connect everything with another bus line. Now all of this is covered with public transport. Now that we are developing our public transport, I want to try out and enable the panda sanctuary, something that we have built on the last episode. We are definitely not making enough money for this to sustain itself, because this is an upkeep of, how much is that actually? I don't remember. Let me just try and find it. Alright, I found it. It has an upkeep of 4800, which is a lot. I definitely cannot afford it, but hopefully by enabling this I will raise the land value and force buildings to upgrade. There is only one way to find out, but before I do that I want to make a bus stop or another bus line that connects this thing to both metro stations. So I will make a stop that will start right about over here. It will come through, I think I'll connect it directly to the train station, and I will make it coincide with this line over here. And now just to come back I will have to make a gigantic loop, or maybe not, I'll just have to loop around that and I'll make the connection here. And I even think I'm going to change the color of it. So if I just get out of this view and select the line, I think I'm gonna make it, this is a panda sanctuary, but I think I'm gonna make the line red. And there we go, just so we can distinguish it. And I want to make another one that does the exact same thing. I can even put this one over here, and let's make another one that will come and connect directly to this metro station. So let's see, out over here and connect it back, and now let's just change the color of it and see what is the path that these buses have to travel in order to get here. They will have to pretty much go through here, go through this roundabout and connect directly there. You know what, I don't think that's bad, so we'll keep it. And now that we have that thing working on, I want to try and enable this thing. First off, I want to provide it with some power, maybe at about here. And now let's see, and our income is definitely going to drop, I just know it, but let's see what happens. Oh, look at this, guys, this is so cute. Look at all these pandas. I really like this. Oh, and they're rolling and everything, look at that. Wow, that's so cute. They even have their own swing. And yeah, that's wonderful. It's a shame that there's nobody using this yet. Oh, here they come. People are coming already. The buses are carrying people over here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and look at this, guys. We are not losing that much money. It seems that our budget is bouncing around positive and negative, so maybe we can survive with this thing enabled. Maybe in the long term this will bring in so many people that will turn out into a source of profit. But I don't know. It looks that we have a lot of people using it, so maybe in the long term this will eventually compensate itself. But for now, let's just zone a few more commercial. I think I'm gonna zone a few commercial blocks in this location, because why not? I think I'm gonna zone a few of them over here. I'm not sure how is the leisure situation in this area. Not that great, so let's put a couple of plazas. One over here and another one. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go, over there. And let's place some commercial buildings. And we'll cover all of this. Except for this, because there is a weird intersection over there. And maybe I'll zone that small block as well. And I'll probably make a few stops at about here as well. So maybe I'll put one over here and another one over here, just to cover up that thing a bit more. Alright, perfect. Alright guys, and look at this. Look at the amount of people using our new system. This is just wonderful. Look at that. I'm not even sure if the metro can handle that much people. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of people still waiting for the metro, but I think that's fine. Maybe we'll make another line that comes through about here. But I don't know, we'll think about it. Alright guys, before I end this episode, I want to take a look at our milestones, or our goals. So it seems that we have 8,000 squares of organic and local produce built. So even though we are already at almost 30 episodes, we are only at halfway regarding this type of building, but hopefully we'll speed things up over here. The population, we are almost hitting 50,000, so I think we're okay regarding that. Our happiness is also at a good level, and well, we have already hit this goal of having 10 different parks a long time ago, so I think we are pretty much covered. But anyway guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If so, please give it a like, it really helps out my channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow the development of this city. If you have any suggestions and recommendations for future things that I should build on this city, please leave a comment as well. And finally, if you want to follow me on social media, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching guys, and as always, have fun!